game. Okay. Okay.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Did you really think we're playing Persona 5?
Job was simple.
Fuck
He
that!
sat at his desk in room 427. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of the office.
Oh, I can breathe! Holy shit, I can breathe! Oh my god! Oh man. Oh my god, I'm floaty as fuck! Oh my god! I'm moving! Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, fuck you.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
Perhaps
what are you gonna do,
he wanted to
bitch?
stop by the
What are you gonna
employee
do?
lounge first, but you, all this time.
Alright.
There's someone you've
I'm
been
waiting.
neglecting, Stanley.
I'm
Someone
waiting.
you've forgotten.
I'm waiting now. Now.
What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do
Whoa.
want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Bastard.
Fuck
Did do
you.
it because you hate babies?
Fuck you!
Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
No way! What?
What do you think this game is about, Stanley?
Oh my god, what?
What is on?
Dude!
No, come.
Wow. Oh, my frames.
It is. It's an open world game. Good
Yeah.
God, quickly block it off.
What? What? No! No!
Thank goodness, Stanley.
No! Dude.
Okay, I'm going to get us out of here.
All
Let's
right,
find
fine.
another game. Preferably
Fine.
something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Alright, fine. Fine. Fine.
Okay. I think
Fine.
this will be just the thing.
Portal? Are you
Wonderful.
fucking kidding
See,
me?
this is
Oh. Oh my god. It.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better
Hey.
than my miserable little story?
Oh shit. Hello? Hello? Hello?
But now, what do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Nah. Nah.
Then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you
Was that the game?
never would even have thought of it? if I
I'm
hadn't
scared
brought up
now.
the issue in the
It's not
first
funny
place?
anymore, man.
Now,
I don't
think
like it
about
now.
it. Worth it for Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down,
Wow.
left.
I got a
right.
trophy trying to jump.
Okay, yes.
I can't remember to get your first trophy.
Definitely.
No way.
Okay then, it's an adventure. Come,
Yeah.
Stanley.
Was that the
Let's
minecart
find
opening?
the story.
No. Hold up. Wait. Was that? No. I'm going back. Hold up. Wait. What? Dude, it is. It is the minecart opening sound. I wasn't being gaslighted. It's the adventure line. Boom, ba 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 da 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 da.
What's going on? I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Fine, I'll do it. That was easy. Oh, whoa. Huh?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Huh?
Stanley decided to go
I
to
think
the
we found the
meeting. Perhaps
content.
he had
I think we found the content. Oh, never mind. Oh. Wait, can we go back up? What? Oh, we can.
Oops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out. Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat. Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
I didn't mean to.
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he? Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator.
Huh?
Oh my God. It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a time out here for a minute while I process this.
What? Huh? Huh?
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation. All right. I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Thank you.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate? You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow? There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. This is storytelling, Stanley.
Yeah.
What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you. You're a role model, you know. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh, good, we're here.
What? Oh?
The room. Okay, it looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
Alright, alright, alright. Oh. Ah! Hello! Hello there! Yeah! Yeah! Hey! Woo! Woo! What? I knew it! I knew he was leaving back here! I knew it!
I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Alright. Hello? My friend, I gained in. Hello? I finally broke the narrator! I am a genius! And which that means I gotta restart the game again. Oh! That was fun. It is... One. 44. Huh? Okay. And thanks. What?
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the trophy? Click a door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. Now, back to door number 437.
Alright.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's... Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416. We've almost got it!
Oh.
The copy machine, do that one again!
Alright!
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5!
Yes! We did it!
What? I was looking for that.
Oh, new content?
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Cool.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content. Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Oh, this is exciting! Woo! I feel alive! Woohoo! Yeah! Oh.
That's
What?
it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's trophies, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test trophy, please ignore."
Oh my god!
The insurance department signed off on this.
Oh my god!
Infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally.
Dude!
Stanley, if you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
You know what? Oh, I was about to reset. Oh. Oh.
Stanley, come Come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just
Oh.
our little secret. Take a look.
Oh.
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap PlayStation port? Remember back? And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created."
What?
Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was
What?
Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them. And
What?
now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Oh my. I'm almost crying, man. Wow, man.
And don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. All they had to do was transport it in pristine condition along to the PlayStation. Boom, done. And they couldn't even do that. Couldn't resist the urge to go meddling with a beloved franchise. Wait, hang on.
Huh?
I don't recall this part of the Memory Zone before. What's this? What's down here? Oh no, oh God, no, Stanley. It's
What?
a collection of reviews from Pressurized Gas, the extremely popular online storefront for computer games.
Oh.
I haven't looked at these in years.
Oh.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny.
Oh!
I'm trying to make a serious work of
Almost
art.
killed me there.
I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them. Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone tell me if I'm preachy, honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button, be my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have. Story and the choices, or what have you.
Narrator? Narrator? Oh God, oh God.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demand. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. Because otherwise, without our entertainment, we have nothing. Without entertainment, we would have to face inward toward the cruel bleakness inside ourselves. We would turn to look at our deeper nature and find a resounding emptiness gazing back with unyielding aggression. And so because of this, We require that our amusements and our playthings and our flights of fancy be so impossibly captivating that they consume all of our attention, turn our heads completely away from the bleakness. In effect, we have demanded that our entertainment be the collapse of ourselves.
That was so fucking real, man. Holy shit. Oh, I guess this is The Last of Us, yeah. The Last of Us. Shit. Alright. Okay, never mind. This is... Oops. I'm just at skip. Yeah. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh. No, that... New content. Alright.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Right, lay on
Mrs.
me.
Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Whoa. Oh.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features. For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. And my first addition to the game is this button, which speaks the name of the person playing the game.
Okay.
Sorry, I should... Oh, the button described you. Do it again, do it again.
Alright.
Oh, it hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the gym button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation. Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim. I'm putting the gym button away.
No! No! No!
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with? You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece.
Right, fine. No! Oh my...
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I am happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting.
Okay.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Didn't Sonic CD did this? Alright.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things. Great.
Alright.
Now, I'm very excited to show you even more.
Again.
Okay, and I guess we're back in the hole now. Did you really need to see it again? I don't know what else there is to say, Stanley. It's an infinite hole. It's exactly what you're doing right now, but forever. There really are so many other fascinating exhibits that I've prepared for you. I really spent quite a lot of time on all
I think
this,
it's getting
and
smaller.
I would very much like to show you some more of them. How about we go ahead and press that teleport button again so we can get back to what's really important about... Oh, goodness. Well, this is rather embarrassing, Stanley. I'll be honest with you.
Oh my God.
I truly did not believe that anyone would actually stay in the hole long enough to hit the bottom. Because I know I told you the hole was infinite, but come on.
It's a lie! It's a scam!
Warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on.
I'm gonna jump in again! I'm gonna jump in again! Woo!
Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so much more to show you and to talk about. And I've had enough of the hole for a lifetime.
Woo!
Gosh, how could I have...
Oh.
The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch.
Yeah.
Who am I to judge?
Okay.
Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole
Okay.
have a wonderful rest of it.
Alright. Oh. Hey, Raider. I don't know what's going on. Teacher Frick. Oh. No! Wait. Oh. Oh. No! What? What? Oh my God! No.
Stanley? Stanley?
No,
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems
Please.
just so
Bring it back to that.
fascinating that I
Please.
want you to be... All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move
Yeah.
on now?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Oh. What?
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big
Oh
building
my
where he was
God.
an employee and showed up to give him instructions. Co-workers.
It's the bucket.
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Oh,
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I took the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel
Think
okay. I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh.
There.
The bathroom. Oh.
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. And walk straight ahead to the opposite door.
Alright, Bucket, it's just you and me.
Oh, good, Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find
What?
this place eventually.
Huh?
You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you very much. It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere.
Alright.
Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer. Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You
Trying.
have to hurry and feed it.
I'm
We
trying.
can't get back quickly now.
Oh.
The fans are waiting. Do it,
Ah.
the fans, Stanley. Give the fans what they want.
Okay.
Hurry and...
Alright.
No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, no buckets past this point. Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly. So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a moment.
Okay. What?
Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Item 1. Is this a bucket? Incorrect. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket. Item 3. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Correct. Item 4. Is this a bucket?
Yeah.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, you and I both know there isn't anything here. And I don't appreciate the implication that nothing is a bucket. Answer me straight, Stanley. Do you believe that nothing is a bucket?
Yes.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out, but I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely. Okay, here we go.
Nope. Wait a minute. Oh. Huh?
As to the boss's office.
There we go.
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini-stands? Stanley figs? What about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Nah, it doesn't ring. Oh. Hello?
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation. We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work. Can you verify that this is correct? Excellent. Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
Okay. Which room? Lots of boxes. Somewhere red and blue. Near a fireplace. Alright.
It's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
How? Okay, I see it.
Okay,
Aha.
I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines, and now I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figlers. What do you think, Stanley? What name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1? Let me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
Be careful. Careful. Careful with that. Oh. Oh. Now I really got myself in the back rooms.
Now listen
we go.
carefully, this is important. Stanley walked... You're getting close now, Stanley. You've nearly gotten all of the Figler and Marines. Very soon,
What?
you'll collect the last one, and then the first number will equal the second number, and that will be it.
Okay. One more to go. Fireplace, right? Oh, there it is.
And there it is, the last Stiggly Wiggly. Savor this moment, Stanley. This is a real accomplishment. This is doing something just for the sake of doing it. Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward. I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all, but that would be like a reward, and we can't have that. So, instead I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here. And now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
Oh. What? Oh.
Stanley, I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on things. It's those figurines, those Figlers. I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one. Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life? Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness? Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone? Here's where it all began. The first collectible. Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley. And here was a second Stanley. You found this one all on your own, just by poking around in the boss's bathroom. You did that, Stanley. I'll be honest. Back then, I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
Oh.
Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini stand? Hey, that's exactly right. It was here, under the stairs. It was the third one. You picked it up, and then after that, you had 3 of them. This was the 5th mini stand, and this one was really something special. It was by the red and blue doors. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion. Enjoy.
Oh my god! No! Dude! Oh man, that hit something to me. That hit something, man.
Takes you back, doesn't it? And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here behind the boss's office. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others. And then there was no more, because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye, Memory Zone.
Oh.
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on. Stop the loading screen. Isn't there some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the Memory Zone again from the opposite direction. And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video we watched?
Yeah. Oh my. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, I love that video.
Okay, I get it.
Done. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have muted the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation. This was our second Figley. Don't you remember? This is it. The very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the Figlarines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this? Look, it's the terrible new content that we were originally sold on. I remember hating it back then. But time does put a rosy filter on everything. In fact, I dare say I'm actually quite fond of it. Oh, yes, the two doors. Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one.
Alright.
And before everything else, there was your office. There's something I feel I can remember. I can remember. Yes, I'm remembering something now. I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely? Yes, perhaps that's it. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good. I did enjoy telling this story so very much.
Well, I mean, there is one more thing we can do, but we gotta leave the bucket behind.
Today, the bucket asked, strong bucket, a humble bucket,
Alright.
He had simply missed a memo.
Welcome, Stanley, to heaven. I'm gonna press every single button. Oh.